We're all gonna have real tattoos soon.
So this is your first, my first, and your second?
My second. Well, my second, but it'll be covering up my first.
Okay. So it's like you're born again.
What if 20 years from now, like, everyone's really into, like, dragon tattoos? Like, we would probably be getting a dragon tattoo. I don't know. I mean, I don't necessarily know if I'm gonna want it when I'm 70, but I know that I really want it now. I was in college still, like, it was my freshman year, you know, still, like, trying to figure out who I am. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get this tattoo. And so I went, got some money out of the ATM because I didn't want my parents to see tattoo shop on my bank account statements. And I was literally in the tattoo shop and I was like, should I get it here? Should I get it here? I was like, all right, just put it here. So I got this little tattoo right here. It says altruism, which means to care for others. I think I realized that I didn't like my tattoo when I would, because it stands for being selfless. And so when I would do things that weren't selfless, which I would all the time, like, it's really hard to be selfless. And then it would make me feel guilty because it's like I have it written on me. My parents are so against tattoos and they always say, don't get it, you're gonna regret it. And I just think, they don't know what they're talking about. It's gonna look really cool. But it's like, they so do know what they're talking about. Like, I was 18. I don't know better than they do. I wish I would have listened to them. I really do. Just the things that I've been through since I was 18, I've grown and gotten to know myself a lot more. And I definitely regret it now. It's hard to get a word or a quote on yourself that you are willing to live with for the rest of your life. I love the look of it. I love tattoos. And I'd like to get more. I just wouldn't get something so meaningful that I'm not comfortable explaining to a stranger.
I really want to get this quote that says, the full quote is, if nothing ever changed, there'd be no butterflies. But for the tattoo, I just want there'd be no butterflies on my left hip. When I was in high school, I got really sick. And my mom would have to give me these shots every day that were intramuscular shots. So they tear through your whole muscle every time you get them. The needles were like this long, and she would have to do them every day, like alternating hips. And so she always said, like, by the end of it, that she would let me get a tattoo there because I was so used to having needles there.
Like, I had this one idea. I wanted to get N equals N, or N is M, which means nothing is meaningless, because that has so much meaning in my life. But now I'm just, like, so confused. I don't know what to get. I'm just like, I don't know what I want to get now. And there's this drawing that I draw all the time, and it's the sun, and it means happiness and warmth, and means, like, giving, and that's, you know, who I am as a person. And the other symbol is it means courage and, like, bravery, and star. And I don't know, just like, I'm not nervous because it'll hurt, but I'm nervous because it's breaking the rules, my parents' rules. They're so against it. They're so against it.
What was that? Who? Okay, yeah, thanks so much. Okay, have a good day. Okay, so I just made my tattoo removal consultation in Beverly Hills tomorrow at 3:15, so we'll see how it goes. appreciate it.
Pleased to meet you. All right, so what can I do for you today?
So, I got this right when I was 18.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't think about it too much, and I just want to get some information about getting it removed.
So the process of removing it is basically, there's not many choices. You can surgically remove it, in which case you'd leave a scar. There's another method in which you can remove it where they kind of brand you. You know, it's basically like a hot light bulb and it sort of blisters it up. I don't recommend that either because that leaves you with another scar. Laser is the best way to do it. The downside with lasers, it takes multiple treatments. It takes at least 12 treatments in order to remove something like that. And it's roughly like $100 an inch. So I mean, you're talking $150 to $200 to remove something like that.
Okay, for each treatment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, when you add it up, it's much more expensive than getting the tattoo to begin with.
Yeah.
Look at people who are slightly younger than me, that are women, and that have the barbed wire on their arm. So Pamela Anderson made that very popular. And Pamela Anderson was probably the most beautiful person in the world during her time. And she's not anymore, obviously. And now that people are stuck with these barbed wire tattoos on their arms that just aren't
Aren't in
cool
style
anymore.
anymore,
Right? But it dates you. It dates you to a certain time period. But the other thing, if you're gonna make a decision that's gonna last the rest of your life, it's a good idea to think on it for a year. And if you really feel strongly about the exact same word a year from now, then 1 year out of 50 is not gonna make a difference.
Yeah. Thank you. I have a
All
lot
right.
to think about.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for asking.
How do you feel? I feel so confused.
Do you think you're still gonna get it on Sunday?
I don't know. I came in here and I thought for sure that I was gonna get it on Sunday, and I really don't know what I'm gonna do now.
Hi, B.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. What you doing?
Nothing. So I had my tattoo removal consultation yesterday,
Yeah.
and I went in there pretty much decided that I wanted to get a tattoo, and then he kind of convinced me not to get it covered up, and I don't know what to do because my appointment is tomorrow.
Like if you get it covered up, it's like, okay, you're going to get it covered up, and it's going to cover that up. Then you're going to get tired of that, and you're going to cover that up, and it's just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
I don't know. I know that I'm not going to want it for the rest of my life. I don't think I am. Just because the meaning, not because the look.
Yeah, but what can you think that you would want for the rest of your life? I mean, that's huge.
That's true.
So today is the day that we're supposed to get our tattoos, but I don't think I'm gonna get mine. I'm really worried that if I get such a meaningful quote to me, that people are gonna ask me about it all the time and I'm gonna have to explain its meaning, and I don't want the constant explanation to make it lose meaning to me because it is something really personal. So for right now, I've decided against getting the tattoo.
My heart's beating out of my chest. Like, seriously. I'm so nervous. It was so spontaneous. It really sprung up on me. And I told my boss, I was like I have to go. I have to leave work now because I have to go get inked. And he was like, go for it. And he's like, leave. And I was like, I almost kind of want you to tell me to stay. It's work later, so I don't have to go.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I think I think I'm just gonna do eeny, meeny, miny, mouse. But courage means a lot to me. Because being brave, I'm just gonna disclose this in the video. I suffer from I don't suffer. This is suffering. But I do take I have anxiety. So being brave is important to me.
it's calling to you.
It is calling. It's definitely calling to me.
Get it?
I feel magical right now.
Did you think about that before, though?
Are you brave?
No, not being brave, but like, had you thought of that before, or did you just think of it?
I just thought of it. Are you gonna do the bee thing?
I don't know. I'm just gonna get a consultation. I don't know either.
Order, you want them all to be the same, right? Cool. Cool. I dig you. This is gonna be fun.
You nervous?
I'm only nervous because I'm breaking the rules.
Oh my god, this is so fucking exciting. This is honestly the coolest fucking thing.
Yes. You feel alive.
I feel fucking alive.
This is the fucking coolest thing. Fuck yeah, it's so fucking awesome.
This is the coolest thing that's ever happened to me in my life. Oh my god.
Don't worry. You just opened a door to like many more tattoos and rule breakings.
So, I got this by my training team.
Okay.
I literally walked out of the tattoo shop and I was like, what did I do?
Right. So what are you thinking about covering this with?
Okay, so I want to get a B.
The letters are really thick to be able to do any sort of veins because it's going to be very, very fine little details for veins.
Yeah.
As far as doing those to look like veins, they're just not going to look like it in proportion.
Okay. Well, yeah, I guess I'll just think on it some more.
Okay, sorry about that.
No, that's okay. After going through this whole process, it's made me I've grown to like my tattoo a lot more. And I think it's because normally I hide it and I don't really like explaining it to people. And through this whole filming process and making the documentary and going to the consultations and the cover-ups, I've gotten a lot more comfortable showing it and explaining it. And I feel like I've dug deeper into reasons why I got it, why I dislike it, like things that I didn't even know.
So, well, yeah, so then I wouldn't cover it up. You didn't get any other ones, did you?